Shalom Bataya. It's King Kashim Malaki Akashium. Check this out. The book of Mattathiah, Matthew, was originally written in Abariah, ancient Hebrew, which is Proto-Canaanite. Proto-Canaanite was changed into Paleo-Hebrew. It's the letter form of the characters. All right? So, to know the name of Yahayasha, you must know his name through the ancient language that he spoke. All right? Because deliverance, Yasha, is only in one name, and that is Yahayasha, who spoke Abariah and also had Proto, Salakia, also had Canaanite blood inside of him. You feel me? And he was from the tribe of Yahayada, who married Canaanite woman. All right. So with that being said, is when it said he spoke Hebrew, he spoke Proto-Canaanite, which was changed into Paleo, not modern Hebrew, that came from Arabic and Aramaic. You feel what I'm saying? And which was created in the 1900s for the modern state of Israel, which is false. All right. So when you know that, you have to trace back to really understand what Yahayasha was saying in the book of Mattathiah through his own language, such as, "Why did you forsake me?" He did not say that. And I translated it and put it out there for you all to know what he actually said, right? Just like the understanding of him giving us eternal rest. They changed that through the language so you would know what the true Shabbat is. You feel me? So you can still practice the law of Masha, Moses, going in the temple, resting on the day, physical circumcision, and so forth. And it's all about your heart. It's all spiritual, right? But once again, to know the name of Yahayasha, you must know it through the language that he spoke. All right? That is Proto-Canaanite, where you break down each letter and use the root words to know what his name is saying, who he is, and what his actual teachings are saying when you break them down. All right. So, Mattathiah, Matthew chapter 1, verse 21. He who shall save, he who shall deliver, right? He is Yah, creator, right hand, which is saying the deliverer is a creator, as his messages were saying to us. Now, Yah, he, Hayasha, who shall save, who shall deliver. Deliver is Yasha, all right? He who shall deliver, he who shall save. Knowing this, and you see the stake in his name is not a Yada in the middle. Yada is the beginning, the right hand of creator. But when you see the stake in the middle, it's saying Yah, not Wa, not Ua. This is how you know. His name means he who shall save. Save is Yasha, not Washa, not Uwashi, not Husha. All right? The Savior and who will save is Hayasha. You feel me? Because Ha is the, also who is and who will. All right? So Yah, Hayasha, he who will save, he who will deliver, he who is the Savior, he who is the deliverer. All right? The creator is the deliverer. Yahya is the deliverer. That's what its name means. All right. Yahya will save, will deliver. All right. So, Yah, he who is the creator, the right hand, Ha of life, who is living. All right. And who will, Yah, bear the stake, be hung, and survive. Shah, to deliver us to eternal rest and restore the language. All right. Salakia. Which is Ayana, to ascend and see through the eyes of Allahaya. All right. Is Yahya, who is Yahayasha, that is teaching us his true doctrine and his true language, for us to ascend past the ways of this world and be renewed in the mind, all right, for us to become spiritually set apart and see through Yah's eyes, which is discernment, to have discernment, to know what's right and what's wrong. You feel me? So Yahya is Yahya Shah. You must know his name through the language that he spoke and speaks. The finger of Yah is his language that translates his true doctrines, his true teachings. Yahya Shah rises up seers or Malachium, messengers, to translate his teachings back into the original form for us to have eternal rest by his words that are the living water that will purify our heart and mind, which is Tabalium, true baptism, all right, in order for us to ascend and see how we're going to see through the eyes of Allahaya by learning what he actually speak. Because if we know what he spoke, then we can see through his eyes. You feel what I'm saying? Because we could live by his true ways. All right? What you feed your mind is what you'll be. That's why we're supposed to be renewed in the mind. We die spiritually and physically, spiritually and physically from the lack of knowledge, the knowledge of Yah, the truth of Yah. The abomination of desolation is the body of the people are desolate from knowing Yahya, who is Yahya and his true teachings, his true language, his true names, his true words. Nowadays, people just hop right on social media or the internet and learn whatever they want from hearsay or the camp leaders or churches. They have itching ears for whatever fits how they feel, right? But we're going to forever remain Karayasha with Yahayasha as Nazarium, all right? Nazarium. And keep teaching and enduring the state. We are hated for his name's sake, all right? There are thousands and millions of people in cults calling on the name Yahuwah, Yahusha, Yahweh, Yahawashai, Yah-O. All these names are led by European translators, camps, or churches. Yahya, who is Yahya Shah's name, came strictly from his language, from his Abari Elashan, from his Proto-Canaanite, ancient Hebrew language, the language of Canaan, right? Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 9, says that Yahya will give us his pure and undefiled language for us all to call on his name, all right? Yeah, once again, Yashaya, Isaiah chapter 19, verse 18, says that Hebrew language is the language of Canaan, which is Proto-Canaanite. Proto-Canaanite is the earliest form of the Hebrew language that was given to Masha, Moses, which is also the Proto-Semitic Hebrew language. That language derived from the Adamic language that was carried by Jared Yarad and his family, who most people don't know about, just like Seth Shot, who most people don't really know about because they removed these stories about the ancient fathers and how they translated the language, preserved the language, and taught the truth, while the Masons, the seed of Cain, was worshiping the fallen watchers in the form of masonry to learn secret oaths in a secret society to enslave the people and get gain. Machan, a mason. So it's now the order of the set apart of Yahayasha or the order of the Masons or the people that's following the ways of the Masons that created this world, not the earth, this world, through the worship of the fallen angels, the fallen watchers. All right. These are like the days of Noah. In those times, the ancient fathers was translating the language for us to know the truth, and man was mixing seed with animals and making Nephilim, and so forth. Those same things are happening today. We must endure spiritual warfare. All right? We must engage in spiritual warfare and stay set apart in the living water of Yahayasha. He who shall save. He who is the Savior. He who is the creator of life that is alive, that is living, who will bear stake and be hung, but survive to deliver us to eternal rest and restore their language in order for us to ascend and see through the eyes of Allahaya like the ancient times. Shalom.